build on based off of last night's game?
I would say pace of play offensively has been really good as of late. Advancing the ball up the floor has been good for us throughout this past week. Then defensively, thought we had really good activity. We were connected last night. That's continue. This team plays extremely fast, like the team we played last night. They shoot the ball better, but it'll be the same challenge. We have to get back, load up, help each other out. We've been doing that as of late, and those are trends that if we can continue those things through the late part of the season, I think that'll put us in a really good spot record-wise. So it's a lot of positive things as of late.
What are the keys against Memphis?
Just have to get back. We got to take care of the ball. That's the bottom line. You can't fuel their offense with our mistakes. With that being said, I don't want to slow down. I think we can advance the ball and like I said, be efficient in that way. It's led to really easy baskets for us. But we have to understand that turning the ball over in this building is how they win games. And they're playing extremely small right now, so the game's going to be really fast, and you don't want to fuel their pace on their end. You want to dominate it, with your own pace. And we did that last night. And again, like I said, second half of the Laker game, second half of the Spurs game, I thought those things were prevalent, and that has to continue.
And then given the way that last night went, where are the guys' heads at? How are they feeling? Sorry, the travel.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to answer because I'm in a fog a little bit myself. They seemed good in the meeting. That was unfortunate. I don't think I fell asleep at 7 o'clock in the morning, which changes your whole schedule or your routine. And, it's part of the NBA. For whatever reason, I've been around this for a long time. This particular year, travel-wise, has been difficult. That's what I could say. A lot of delays, ice storms, things like that.
I saw a stat yesterday. I think yesterday was the 15th game all season that all 5 of your starters you came out of camp with played together, and I think they're number 1 in points scored as a group. They're top 5 in defense. They're top 4 or 5 in point differential. I think. What does that give you hope? Does excitement? Is that something you guys can build on and look forward to? And did you know those numbers?
I was aware of it, and it's one of those things you go through the season, you're just waiting to get your group back together because you know how special they play together. And the defensive numbers, I think those stood out because of what it felt like early in the year, and I really thought we were trending in a really good direction. And then, it's guys are in and out, it's a different kind of rhythm, you're playing a different style. But no, I think you can grab onto those numbers, and you know what you are, and done it against good teams this past week. And there is a connected thing there with those guys. It's not just Jamal and Nikola. There's other three. Aaron is what Aaron brings to us is immense. And then CB, Cam getting comfortable again like he was early, especially the second time around he came back and he's playing with the bench a little bit. But yeah, I know what we are, when we're right and we're whole. We're really hard to beat. So I think that's something, especially when Peyton gets back, it'll be a conversation for the group to continue to try to win games, put yourself in the best situation possible at the end of the year, but also know that there is a new level, a next level for us that we can get to.
You mentioned Aaron. Well, how difficult a decision was it to hold him out tonight, or how did you get together with that?
Yeah, I mean that's not my decision. It's medical looks at him, the stress test stuff, and they go by numbers and how do we get him through this next week. Sometimes it's not about the next game. It's about the fact that we go back. Friday night game, play early Sunday. Just kind of there's so many things coming. Another back-to-back like the one we're doing right now with Phoenix losing the hour going home. So you're looking at the totality of the schedule, and then I think they're just slowly trying to build him up minutes-wise. And do I wish he was here playing? Yeah, because when he plays, we're a totally different team.
Something I feel I picked up on with Aaron Gordon back. It's not just your whole team better, but it seems like it coincides with Cam playing better, with CV playing better, and it seems like it just has a trickle-down effect. Why is that guy, as good as Jamal and Joker have been all year, but it seems like that guy just has been the glue and is maybe be the glue for the rest of the season for you guys?
Yeah, I just think he puts people in their proper places. I think when he hasn't played this year, we're asking guys to do things that are not what they usually do. And when Aaron plays, spacing offensively, the way we can switch defensively, it just puts everybody in a more comfortable place, you know, and it's not about his stats, it's about just him out there. I mean, the first play of the game last night says a lot. And we go high-low punch play. He's a real power forward. And when Nikola gets doubled and he floods to the rim, that's a totally different thing than a guard. So and I think for Cam, you know, having that spacing where he feels like he has his spots, he knows where he's going to be. CB the same way. I'm not asking CB to be 9 things at once like I have throughout the year. Be in the dunker, but don't be in the dunker. Space in different places. Be a screener. Be a roller. He can just play his game. There's something about Aaron. I think Aaron just goes out there and plays. He doesn't demand anything. And I think that allows guys to play in a positive way. You know, he's not demanding the ball just finds him. When you have guys like that or that talented, they're just winners. That's what he is.
Your team is in 5th right now. Obviously, you'd like to get up as high as you can. Maybe that's 3rd. How important to you is home court advantage in the playoffs, seeing that you've been better on the road than you have at home?
Yeah, I mean, to me, 3 through 7, the home court is not going to matter much. I really mean that. I think obviously you'd like to have it. It means you start in Denver, and that's a good thing. But to your point, we've played well everywhere. I mean, I know at home we've been all over the place. A lot of that's been erratic, you know, scheduling, who's playing, who's not playing, the back-to-backs, all that kind of stuff. So I don't put much credence into that. I know we can win at home, but I really do think those teams are so even. And honestly, I think whoever the 7th seed is, I'm guessing San Antonio is probably going to be the 2. That's going to be a hell of a series. I mean, there's so many good teams in our conference that are, if they're hot at the right time, they could, you know, beat anybody. And obviously OKC is they're up there by themselves right now and they deserve it. I'd love to have the home court. If we didn't have it, I'd have full confidence we could get it done.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep, thanks guys.